Hi, sir. How you doing? Hey, everyone. Strong Runner here. Welcome back. Or not welcome back. Welcome to Frosty Nights. This, I did some research. This game technically doesn't take any part in the Boogeyman series, but it's by the same creator. It's got the same energy as the whole Boogeyman series, which basically is a FNAF fan game. So let's just dive right in. Oh, wait, before we do this, what is your guys' favorite Christmas tradition? Mine, personally, it's watching Shazam on Christmas Eve. Now, let's dive right into today's game. Take that, alphabet community. E, or interact with either thumb or E. Alright, well, I guess I'm building a snowman. Hello, Mr. Sir. You are now Harold. Nice. There you go. Hi, Harold. How are you doing? There you go. How you doing, Harold? You happy? Cool. Well, I'll see you in the morning, Harold. Hold up, gotta try my music for this. Is that? Oh, I thought that was a crow for a second. I was like, well, hold up, this is in correlation to Boogeyman. This is. But no, it's just a deer. There's the owl. He always comes to my rescue in each game. That tree is shaking violently. Oh, look at this, those whatever those aura things are called. Look at Harold protecting the house. What a good little snowman. Oh, is that it? Okay. Hi, Harold. How you doing? Story time. I hid my story tapes around my room to stop my mom from finding them. I'm not sleepy yet. I might find them and play them in my tape player. I won't have time to listen to them again. I have 5 tapes. Bro, you're telling me I recorded a bunch of tapes and then I proceeded to hide it into my room.
Don't stay up too late, okay? You've got your first day at school tomorrow. And no listening to those horror stories anymore. You know they give you nightmares. Sweet dreams. Love you.
Okay, well, now that just I was about to say that I hid them. Okay, I get it now. I had horror stories that I loved, so I hid them from my mom so she couldn't do whatever or take them away. So now I'm at that point where I'm like, okay, cool, I get to listen to my horror stories. Okay, that makes more sense. Let me grab this flashlight. That looks very off. Oh, look at that. Batteries. Not just any batteries, it's the... Wait, what was that? Why does it do that sometimes? It's the same batteries we see throughout the game. Okay, well, I'm gonna go listen to this story right here. This tape right here.
Frosty Nights, Chapter 1. Welcome, children, to a wonderful, magical, and yet grisly story that old St. Nicholas never wanted you to know. This story takes us back a long, long time ago.
Bro sounds like he's stoned.
Still had flecks of ginger in his beard. We'll just call him by what everyone today know him as, Santa.
Bro sounds so stoned right now.
When Santa was still scouring the world for the perfect place to build his workshop. He found none better than the North Pole, where magic seeped readily from the earth. So much magic was there that Santa learned to use the magic in ways he had never dreamt. His body no longer grew old. He could slow time around him to a near-complete stop, and as long as he gathered enough magic, he knew he could travel the world in what to us was a single day. Even slowing time as he could,
Hello.
Santa quickly realized to make enough toys for every child in the world would take him far too
That's why
long.
he decided to go
Santa
to the slave
placed his
labor.
hands into the snow and called to Mother Nature herself for help. Mother Nature was gentle as she was mild. She saw the kindness in Santa's heart and agreed to help by melding Santa's magic and Mother Nature's spirit into the snow itself. The first of the snowmen bubbled up from the ground like liquid snow, yet unmoving and lifeless just as the snowman we know today. Mother Nature seemed to pause before then placing a carrot for its nose. You see, everything that is alive requires a small part of life to begin with. The acorn for the oak tree, the egg for the red robin, and the love of a mother and father for humanity. The carrot twitched, and ever so slowly eyes within the sphere of snow began to appear and opened for the first time. Santa slanted his head to the side in a curious thinking gaze as he took off his scarf and hat and placed it upon the snowman. Taking a step back, he looked again and smiled. The snowman smiled back. As Santa, the father, and Mother Nature as the mother, the snowmen were all too happy to help Santa build his workshop and all the toys for every child in the world.
You're telling me snowmen are the children of Santa? What happened to the slave trade? I know. Oh, wait, right. Abe Lincoln got rid of the slave trade. That's why he couldn't hire some certain types of people to go and do the work for him. Bro, you hid the tapes. What do you mean they're... Oh, start night 1. Okay. Harold, I'm confused. Harold, I need help. What was that? Oh, that's a deer. Oh, dear. Harold, I need your help. Harold. Help me, Harold. Wow! Bro sounded like a R2-D2 for a moment. Are we sure we're not in the Boogeyman universe? That toys are being activated randomly. Nope. 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 Close that. Close that. Close that. Oh. What am I supposed to do with that? Hello? Hello? What am I supposed to do to stop it? That apparently. Wait, can I do that to all of them? Oh! Hi, sir! How are you doing? Hello? Hello? I think I killed him. That just happened. So what's the point of my flashlight? Oh. Gosh darn it. Why didn't I close my windows? This is all of a sudden... all the snow is gonna get inside my house and everything. Mom's gonna be so mad at me for leaving my windows open. Oh man, Harold, how are you doing out there? I'm just realizing it's a Lego Santa for my clock. That's actually great. Can you guys hear yourself think? I can't hear myself think over the sound. It's actually quite loud right now. I can't hear myself think. Oh, hi, Mr. Santa. Thank you for scaring the living daylights out of me. Nearly pissed myself. Thank you. By the way, well, especially mainly where I live, 6 a.m. around Christmas time, no sunrise. Who are you? Are you Petey? I'm naming him Petey. Unless we get an actual name about him. I'm calling him Petey. Petey, don't touch Harold. Don't touch Harold. Harold, some weird guy is coming to touch you. Get out of there. So look for things that make noises. Try to put them in places that alert me to where the snowman is coming from. I'll need to get back to bed when I'm finished. Hello? I think I was supposed to find 5 tapes last time, and I did not do that. My items have just gone completely missing. Great, so much for using those to help me. Guess we're going to bed? Alright guys, I had to reset the game. It wasn't allowing me to start the next night, so I decided might as well go back to here and listen to the rest of the tapes.
Chapter 2. Many years had passed, and children throughout the world had Christmas within their hearts. Santa had delivered toys year after year to the children of the world, and the world was a better place for it. However, there were children who were not happy with Santa's toys alone, and demanded more and more. The parents of many of these children succumbed to their child's wishes and began to buy more and more as each year passed.
Eat more.
Each
That's
year,
such a
more and
this guy
more
needs to get
trees
some
were
voice
getting cut
acting
down.
skills.
Toy factories could not keep up with the demand, and forests were not being replanted and regrown as Santa did with his magic. Mother Nature watched as the birds, squirrels, deer, bears, and countless more of her children were left homeless and died. Mother Nature once saw humanity as her children, but each year as the destruction for toys carried on, she became more and more furious. Santa understood Mother Nature's anger and tried to make amends by creating the naughty list. Any child who was undeserving would not receive Santa's toys, and the spare magic from making those toys would be given to the forests of the planet to help grow and recover. Mother Nature was happy for a time, until even this did not offset humanity's greed. Humans, now with great machines, powered from the fossils of her most ancient children, began to pollute the air, water, the earth. Forests vanished before her eyes, and entire species began to die. Mother Nature wept for many years, hoping humanity would hear her and stop the pain they were causing. Her cries were drowned out by the drills boring into the planet, the saws biting into the trees, and the roaring of flames in engines. The pain turned to anger, and the anger to fury. Santa was helpless as Mother Nature's suffering began to warp the minds of the snowmen. One by one, they stopped working on toys and slowly but surely faded into the distance as they left the workshop behind. Santa eventually found the elves high up in the mountains that were glad to be of help to Santa. However, our story is with the snowman and not Santa.
There you guys have it. The source of global warming is toys. We should ban toys.
Chapter 3. John had just gotten home from school. He quickly grew excited as he spotted the snowman outside his bedroom window. John's dad often made him surprises, and he quickly ran out to decorate the snowman. John used his favorite scarf and hat and found the shiniest rocks he could for the buttons. John was very proud of his decorations, and soon it was time for him to go to bed. Looking out the window, he smiled at the snowman as his eyes slowly began to close. John awoke with a chill in the air and snow on his bed. He opened his eyes to see the window was wide open. Confused and sleepy, he got up and closed the window. As he looked out, however, he noticed the snowman's hat was missing. It
No!
must have blown off in the wind, he thought. Upon getting back into bed, he found the hat on top of his covers. He stopped and thought for a moment. His mom must have taken it off and put it there for him. After all, he no longer had a hat to wear for school tomorrow, and it was very cold outside in the mornings. The next day, John returned again from school, and a second snowman was right next to the first. He couldn't believe it. His dad had built him a second. He went into the closet and found his box of old worn clothes, hats and scarves, too tattered to wear, but sentimental enough to keep. John decorated the second, and again smiled with pride, as it almost seemed like the snowman smiled back at him. A trick of the imagination. And John thought how cool it would be if snowmen really were alive.
John sounds like a retard.
Chapter 4. The sound of snow-filled wind blowing through the room. The screech of an open window hinge as it bangs to and fro. John opens his eyes once again, tiredly shuffling out of bed to close his window. John freezes as his hand reaches for the latch. Only one of the two snowmen are outside his window. Why has someone moved it? John hears a dripping sound coming from his closet. John may only be a child, but he's never been scared of the dark or monsters. He's too clever to believe in fairy tales. So
I told you, he's a
monsters
retard.
be any more real than those? He heads over to the closet, and with a gentle pull, begins to open the door.
And? Oh, is that it? Okay, great. Anyone else heard a snapping sound?
Chapter 5. John's vision begins to adjust into the darkness from staring at the bright moonlight outside. Nothing. His closet is empty besides a few boxes. The dripping sound continues, though, so he steps inside to try and listen to where it's coming from. As he does so, he hears a loud thud near his still open window. John pokes his head out of the closet, and there in front of the window is the snowman that only a minute ago was standing outside. The snowman is different, lifelike, with sharp, pointed teeth, and a hungry grin curling more and more to the sides as it starts to move.
I told you guys
closer.
John was a retard.
John is frozen in fear. He doesn't understand. There is no logical explanation. He slowly backs away, further into the closet. He feels something wet on his head. Drip, drop, drip, drop. As John looks up, the missing snowman is on the ceiling, holding itself up with big, branched arms. John sees the other snowman now in front of the closet, arms reaching. The closet door begins to close, and complete darkness envelops John. Rough, knotted branch fingers wrap around John's head, and a gruesome snap and popping sound echoes through the room from that dark closet. John is never seen again. The house is put up for sale shortly after. However, with the disappearance of John well known throughout the town, a young boy who suddenly vanished without a trace from his bed one frosty night, the house remained unsold and empty for many years. Until this night, in fact, which, my child, is where our story begins.
Good, bro? You good, bro? Sounds like you're barfing out a hairball. Hi, sir. How you doing? Ooh. Yep. Ooh. Oh, hello? Excuse me? Excuse me? What is up with you, sir? Why are you flinging me into there? I was trying to... Guys, this game doesn't seem to be working. I don't know what to do. I just lost. That's the second item I just lost. Up here it is. Never mind. Yeah, let me try refreshing one last time. Hi, sir. How you doing? Alright. Oh my gosh. Finally. Something happened. Okay. How about... There. Okay, okay. Okay. So now... Okay, so if he is out there, it'll go... Okay, okay. Okay, there we go. Finally. Oh my gosh. I was worried I had to end this series on a low note. That would have sucked. Hello there. Goodbye there. Harold, you were supposed to be keeping me safe. What's the point of the flashlight if not to scare them away? It seems like I had the flashlight for no reason. One of these times, closing that door is gonna get me killed. But not. Now. Awesome. Oh, another one. Okay. Immediately. Awesome. Not really awesome, but awesome that we removed you immediately. Oh, that's the train. I was like, what's making that noise? Yeah, that's my wooden train making noises like that. Or doing stuff like that. Hello? Hello? Sometimes it doesn't... I don't know what... I wonder if my light acts as like a light laser to where I'll be getting them or shoot... I can shoot them or heat blast them. Awesome. Well... Oh, there we go, guys. Oh, let's watch this. Bro looks like he just googled what Obama's last name was. Oh, what the frig? Bro was swimming across that snow. You saw that? Or we're immediately back into this? Hold up. There. Alright, guys. I think that's a good point in today's video. Well, it's not a good point, but I've been here for almost an hour. I got footage. I'm sure this video is going to go on way longer than it needs to. So I'll hopefully next video on this will be much more eventful and more interesting. And if you do end up enjoying today's video, please give it a like. It really helps on my channel. And if you enjoy content like this, consider subscribing. Without further ado, y'all have a good one. Goodbye.
Monday left me broken. Tuesday I was through with hoping. Wednesday my empty arms were open. Thursday waiting for love.